about being new, and I was chewing on this theme. That's what I do. I'm like, oh crap, I have to host. I gotta think of something. Gotta warm up this stage for you. And I'm thinking about this thing, about being new, and I finally remembered this thing. It was like the worst possible being new experience. Does anybody here do capoeira? Okay, I actually can't see. Let me hear you. Okay, yes, there's some people in the house. Okay, you know, you see capoeiristas, that's how you call it, and they look like the happiest people alive. They're like bing, 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 and they're like doing their, what's that called? Jenga. Say it again? Jenga. And then they're doing this and this, and they're just like, ooh, and they're flipping and they're upside down. And I was like, okay, I need that in my life. So I sign up and I go. Mestre Cobrini. Anybody? Okay, so Mestre Cobrini has a studio, or he did, in Tacoma Park, and it's Angola. There's different kinds of capoeira. I did not know this. So I end up in Angola, and here's the thing. I don't know if this is every capoeira class. Is anybody confused who has no idea what capoeira is? All right. I respect that you all were honest. So capoeira is a Brazilian martial art, but it's kind of like disguised in kind of a dance. Does anybody who actually does it want to speak on this? No. So you do this thing and you spar, but there's music and it looks like a dance, but it's actually a martial art. Oh, okay. Who are you? Bring it. Come on up. Oh yeah. I'm so glad I got a demo. Beautiful. So, okay, so it's this cool thing. So I go, and I'm like, I'm going to do this. I get there, and oh my God, they don't do levels. Like, if you go to yoga, they'll be like, you know, if you're a beginner, you can just use your knees, or... You go to, at least this guy's class, you go to capoeira, and they don't care if you just started that day or you've been doing it for 10 years. And these people do not go once a week. They go 5, 6 days a week. Am I wrong? I'm right. Okay, so let me just tell you the kind of things they told me to do on my first, few times. They had me do, okay, I'm gonna demo. How do you guys feel about that? I can't do it. I'll do halfway. So they wanted you to go across the entire floor, like a dance studio, like this. This is going to be a disaster, but I'm doing it. And then over to the back bend, but not like that, but like a real back bend, and then over like that. Okay, across the room. And thank you. That was kind. That was so kind. And then they made you do like a tumble, like over and then a back bend, like across the room. And then a handstand where someone is like spotting you, but you are supposed to handstand your shit across the room, like from here to the bar, which I might do if at the end there is a drink, but there wasn't. So here I was, I wanted to do this and I wanted to not be a loser, but they discouraged stopping. No drinking. You're not supposed to drink water. So I'm gonna tell you the truth here. This has never happened to me before or since, but my world started to close. Has anybody blacked out slowly? I blacked out slowly, like a circle started to go in till I thought I might black out. Like I was this much left, and I'm just trying to keep it together. Because you don't want to be a wimp. You want to be like in it, right? Everyone's like kind of badass in there. They're like, yeah, whatever, I'll take it. Okay, so I did this for a few months, okay, and then I was dying. I really was. I was nearly dying at each time. I was like, this is suicide. But then they started making us sing along. Okay, so whenever there's a sparring thing, there's a Berenbaum. Did I say it wrong? Okay. So it's like this long pole, bamboo stick. It's like, yeah, okay, it's this pole, and there's a string, there's like a single string, you go bing, 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 and then you got there's like a gourd that's hollowed out, and so they start to ask you to sing, but they don't. Okay, I grew up at Jewish summer camp. Anybody else? Show yourselves. My people. So I grew up at Jewish, and when so I am not unfamiliar with learning a song that is not my own language. But we have like poster board, and they have the Hebrew, and then they have the alliteration, and then they have what it means, and they'll be like, ani ve'at, and then they go back to you, and they're like, ani ve'at, at ve'ani. This is how you're supposed to learn a song in a language that's not your own. But no. They didn't give us words, they didn't give us the transliteration or meaning. So they were just like, no, you'll catch on. So they start singing, they're like, and it's kind of call and response, and I was like, you're just supposed to, I don't know, you're just supposed to watch and be like, so awkward. I didn't know what maybe I was saying if you were to translate that into your shoe has an asshole. I don't know. But the final straw was that they made me try to play the Berenbaum. I'm saying it wrong. They tried to play it. But they also didn't teach me. What is up with Brazilians? Why don't you teach things? So you're supposed to pick it up. So I get the thing, and then it's very high. You need some high-level coordination. You think maybe not, because it's one string. You're like, oh, one string, I got this. Like, bang, 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 I got that. But no. You're supposed to move the gourd like a little bit, like to you, away from you, while you bang, bang, while you sing words you do not know. That was it. That was my final straw. And I left, and I never went back. And I'm sorry, because I still love capoeira. But what can you do? Sometimes it's just too much to take.